Okay, folks, so I want to show you how we do it here at Fabe's Acres. I got a piece of paper in here taped, and I'm going to make a port map of this cylinder. I don't know how this is showing up here. Okay, you can see it. We go in here with our pencil. You really want to get a nice pencil for this. I like these Carpenter pencils. You can get them for free at Home Depot because they got a nice wide tip, and it really shows the ports up very nicely. Okay. Now we take our tape off of here. Okay. So there's your transfer ports. I don't know if make sure this comes through here. There's your intake. There's a transfer port there, another transfer port there, and your exhaust. And what this tells you is you've got the dimensions of your ports. So what you can do is you can measure these. Now you got maybe, I don't know, a half a millimeter of
had that smile on his face now, didn't he? Happy heavenly.
Oh, excuse me, this is upside down.
Van Halen, the anniversary of
I'm sorry.
his birth, and we celebrate with a block
Right.
VH and Van Halen.
Yeah.
Get the final word on the noontime workforce.
There's your intake, your transfers, and there's your exhaust. And what this does is you can now measure everything, the size of it, and then you can build your saw to the RPM that you want. I see a lot of guys out there scratching around, and especially with these let's do this real quick.
716-210-9797 is the number.
Let me see if I can
Call now. I'll take caller number 9 for a shot at the grand prize. Pizza for a year.
Put it up in the air, maybe you can see me a little better.
$100 from our great friends at Smokers Outlet and Grow, and a beautiful recliner from.
So now what you can do is with this information. Okay, this is obviously was taped on there and stuck down in the cylinder. So now you got your relationship, and what you can do is you go ahead and measure everything.
So what'd you do?
Okay, and you can either use some software or figure it out by hand for your target RPM. I mean, I see a lot of guys out there, especially with these Strato saws, they're just going in there and digging stuff out and hogging it. And again, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, how to build their saw, but you know, take what the factory gives you and give it a little more. So I can take all this information, okay, because I have a port map right now, and measure this, do the calculations, and let's say I want to pick 11,000 RPM. And I can see what I need to do to this cylinder. I can see how this cylinder is running. I mean, this is it right here. You have to have this. Otherwise, if you're just going in there and, well, you know, and start grinding away, you're going to get a saw that runs better. But if you're just throwing darts, is what you're doing. You know, I have everything set up such that I go for about 11,000 RPM most of the time. You know, all the saws that I've built already, I built the 241, 261, 362, 441, 461, just about every saw in Still's lineup, with the exception of the 500i and the 661 and the 881. I haven't messed with those because I haven't went out and bought them just to port them. But the theory's the same. I mean, this when you're doing a port job, okay, and this is something that anybody can do. But there's some mathematics involved. There's some experience involved. You know, once you get everything measured, make your cuts, and get it running, well, now you can duplicate that. But I see some of these guys, like I said, especially on these straddle saws, guys, for whatever reason, and again, I'm not trying to say this is right or wrong, but I've done it both ways. If you go in there and gut the straddles and gut them right out of there, will it make more power? Yes. Will it suck more fuel? Oh, hell yeah. You gotta remember, guys, you're running this saw, and unless you're using Motomix or pure alkylate, you're using pump gas, you know, and you're just blowing gas through there. Well, you're breathing that shit. I mean, it's your lungs. You do what you want to do. I would rather have something that runs good, has excellent power and good fuel economy. You know, I learned a long time ago, the fastest saw is the one that cuts the most wood using the least amount of fuel. Simple as that. I mean, I don't care if you build a bullet and you take the stock runtime from 20 minutes down to 9 minutes. It's no good. I mean, if you're in a production environment, it's no good. You're almost better off with the stock saw, because what you're going to gain in cut speed, you're filling up. And I mean, I don't know anybody that can fill one of these things up, bar oil and gas, at least take you a minute or two. And in that time, the other guy's already caught up to you and passed you. You know, or, you know, you're dying in the middle of a cut, and the fumes. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. I mean, this goes a lot more involved than what I'm showing. This is just a quick video. It's cold outside. I'm working on a couple of these 044s. I got 2 of them up here that are done. Some runners up here. I don't know if you can see them or not. But I got a third one there. So, all right, folks.